Hi, I'm Deric, and I'm the proud owner of a HomeWell Care Services franchise in Danbury, Connecticut. I've always wanted to open my own business, and I felt like, if I went the franchise route, that, I'd have a little bit more support and guidance. When I came across HomeWell, it pretty much checked all my boxes. HomeWell um, offered a location in the territory that I'm currently in, which was really hard to get into with any other franchise, at least any other established franchise. They were very supportive. I felt like I was being educated but not sold to. It was pretty seamless up until the point where I needed funding. The funding part was a challenge. It's probably actually what held me back from so long from even starting a business to begin with. I just had so many negative thoughts at the time about dealing with the SBA, right? It was just really hard to get funding, and that you would need business credit in order for them to even consider you. I just thought it was like a pain. Portia, I'm not gonna say you sold me anything, but it just made more sense. And you really answered a lot of my questions about dealing with the SBA. I think that was the biggest part of it. I dealt with another SBA broker, and they weren't as personable, and they didn't provide as much education, and that sort of turned me off to them. It was more of just like a business move, whereas Portia, you could tell that she really wanted to help. And even if she couldn't help me, you could tell that she wanted to steer me, in the right direction. But fortunately, it worked out. From start to finish, she was by my side. Did LenPick make the process easier? Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt about it. Every time I called, she basically answered the phone and was very, calm about things, knew her stuff, and she was always willing to brainstorm and just be creative when needed. Portia basically, she asked me a bunch of questions. I remember it was like this questionnaire. I'm like, man, when is this thing gonna end? But once the business plan was completed, you see why, there were so many questions involved. And then there was also, I think, financial projections. I was part of the business plan as well. I'm telling you right now, anybody out there that has like a Excel phobia, I don't do Excel spreadsheets at all. But Portia, she's a mastermind. She's a wizard. She was able to put out all sorts of metrics, all sorts of projections on a spreadsheet, and just sort of modify them based on the conversations that we had, based off of what my wants and needs were, and based off of what the industry's expectations are. Go Home Well is our post-hospital stay program. What Go Home Well does, it puts emphasis on making sure that our clients are comfortable when they come back into their home. But what makes us special is our signature programs. LEAP is one of our programs that we offer. It's really to combat social isolation among seniors. Dealing with veterans with PTSD, social isolation becomes a major challenge in one's life. So that's one of our programs. Another major one is our Sure Step program that combats falls inside the home. There's nothing worse than someone coming back from the hospital, or someone being discharged from the nursing home after a long stay, and they fall again in their home, and the process starts all over again. So that's another one of our programs where I send highly trained caregivers into people's homes, and I ensure that they keep a close eye on everything that they're doing. I absolutely love what I do. I love going into people's homes, connecting with the families. There's this guy dealing with a back condition that doesn't allow him to sit, so he's walking around the home all day. The only place that he can sit comfortably is like on the toilet, right? So my OT brain goes up. I'm like, hold on, why don't we order you like a 3-in-1 commode, which is like those toilets that sit over the toilet that you see? If you can place that anywhere in your house and you can sit down. They really appreciated that. And I thought that was great that I was able to help him improve the quality of his life just through like a simple recommendation. Overall, it took me about 6 months to complete the entire process, just brainstorming to doors being completely open. I think by March I had my license, and I think my opening date was June 3rd to be exact. Don't wait for so long like I did. If you find yourself in a situation where you can open your own business, whether it's a franchise or not, do your research, okay? Educate yourself and look for others that can really educate you as well. reach out to Portia and LenPick. She will definitely take care of you on the education part of things. With LenPick, you'll get the support you need.